Welcome students. Standard 10, Subject Mathematics Part 2, Lesson number 2, Pythagoras Theorem. Our today's topics are Pythagorean triplet, similarity and right angle triangles, practice set 2.1, example number 1, 6 and 7. At first, we are going to study about Pythagorean triplet. The definition of the Pythagorean triplet is in a triplet of natural numbers. Triplet means the group of three numbers. In a triplet of natural numbers, if the square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two numbers, then the triplet is called Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Now, we study this Pythagorean triplet by taking one example. Here 5, 12 and 13 is the triplet of three numbers. Now 13 is the largest number and the remaining two numbers, that is 5 and 12, these numbers are smaller than 13. Now we have to make the squares of these three numbers. 5 square is equal to 25, 12 square is equal to 144, 13 square is equal to 169. Now we add these two squares, 25 plus 144, and we get the answer 169. Now look here, the sum of the squares of the smaller numbers is equal to the square of the largest number, and therefore these three numbers are the numbers of Pythagorean triplet. Hence 5, 12, 13 is the Pythagorean triplet. Now, there is one formula to find the various Pythagorean triplets. And that formula is, if A, B and C are natural numbers and A is greater than B, then A square plus B square, A square minus B square and 2AB is the Pythagorean triplet. You can put here any values of A, B, C. Only the condition is A should be greater than B. And then by putting these values you can get Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Now see here, a square plus b square bracket square is equal to a raised to 4 plus 2a square b square plus b raised to 4. This is the expansion of this bracket. Now here a square minus b square bracket square is equal to again a raised to 4 minus 2a square b square plus b raised to 4, and 2ab bracket square is equal to, we get 4a square b square. Now from 1, 2 and 3, a square plus b square bracket square is equal to a square minus b square bracket square plus 2ab bracket square. You can check this by putting their values in this sentence. And therefore a square plus b square, a square minus b square and 2ab is the Pythagorean triplet. Now there is one theorem, similarity and right angle triangle. The statement of the theorem is, in a right angle triangle, if the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed are similar to the original triangle and to each other. This is the statement. Now look at this figure. This is triangle ABC, in which this angle ABC is right angle, and from this right angle to the hypotenuse, one perpendicular is drawn. This perpendicular is BD, and therefore BD perpendicular to AC, and therefore this triangle ADB and triangle BDC, these two triangles are also right angle triangles. Okay. Now write the given part. Then we have to prove triangle ADB, that is this triangle, is similar to this bigger triangle, triangle ABC. Then triangle BDC is similar to this triangle ABC, and also these two triangles are similar to each other. All these three properties we have to prove here. Now the proof. In triangle ADB and triangle ABC. एक हा छोटा ट्रायंगल घ्यायचा ट्रायंगल ADB आणि हा दुसरा मोठा ट्रायंगल घ्यायचा ट्रायंगल ABC आणि हे दोन ट्रायंगल्स एकमेकांना सिमिलर आहेत हे प्रूव्ह करायचं. AA टेस्टनी आपल्याला ते प्रूव्ह करता येतं. इथं प्रूव्ह करून दाखवलंय. त्यानंतर पुन्हा हा दुसरा छोटा ट्रायंगल घ्या ट्रायंगल BDC आणि पुन्हा हा ट्रायंगल ABC घ्या. पुन्हा हे दोन ट्रायंगल्स एकमेकांना सिमिलर आहेत ते दाखवा. यू कॅन शो इट बाय AA टेस्ट. आणि मग याला 1 नंबर द्यायचा, याला 2 नंबर द्या या स्टेटमेंटला. अँड फ्रॉम 1 to we can write triangle ADB is similar to triangle BDC, and then by 1, 2 and 3 we can write this, and this property is known as the transitivity property. Okay. Now I have taken one solved example here. The solved example on page 38. That example is in triangle LMN, L is equal to 5, M is equal to 13, N is equal to 12. State whether triangle LMN is a right angle triangle or not. Now there is no need to draw a figure of triangle LMN here. Only by taking the values of L, M and N we can prove whether that triangle is right angle triangle or not. For that we have to use the property of Pythagorean triplet. For that we have to make the squares of L, M and N. These squares are L square is equal to 25, M square is equal to 169, N square is equal to 144. Now this is the biggest number here and its square is 169, and this 169 is equal to 25 plus 144, and therefore M square is equal to L square plus N square. Therefore by using the converse of Pythagoras theorem or by using the property of Pythagorean triplet, we can say that triangle LMN is a right angle triangle. Now practice set 2.1. We are taking here some examples which are based on Pythagorean triplets. Question 1. Identify with reason which of the following are Pythagorean triplets. Example number 1 is 24, 70, 74. Now to identify whether it is the Pythagorean triplet or not, we have to make the squares of all these three numbers. So 24 square is equal to 576, 70 square is equal to 4900, and 74 square is equal to 5476. Then by taking the addition of the squares of smaller numbers, 576 plus 4900, this addition is 5476, but this addition is equal to the square of the largest number, and therefore we can write 24 square plus 70 square is equal to 74 square, and hence this is the Pythagorean triplet. Now the next example 10, 24, 27. Again we have to make the squares of all the three numbers. Then by taking the addition of the squares of smaller numbers, that is 100 plus 576, that addition is 676, which is not equal to the square of the largest number, that is not equal to 729. Hence 10 square plus 24 square is not equal to 27 square, and hence this is not the Pythagorean triplet. Then the third example 11, 60, 61. Again make the squares Then take the additions of smaller numbers. That if that addition is equal to the square of the largest number, then that is the Pythagorean triplet. And if that addition is not equal to the square of the largest number, then it is not the Pythagorean triplet. Then question number 6. Find the side and perimeter of the square whose diagonal is 10 centimeter. Now write the given part. Diagonal of square is equal to 10 centimeter. We have to find the side of that square and perimeter of that square. Then solution. Here we have to use the property of the diagonals of square, and that property is diagonals of square are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Here this is the square ABCD, and AC and BD are the diagonals. O is their intersection point. Now these two diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Using this property here, since O is AC and BD are the bisectors of each other, therefore O is the midpoint of AC, and the diagonal of AC is 10 centimeter. Therefore AO is equal to BO is equal to half of the diagonal is equal to 5 centimeter. Then again this angle is right angle triangle. Angle AOB is right angle triangle, and therefore triangle AOB is right angle triangle. Therefore using Pythagoras theorem we get AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square. Then putting the values, we get AB square is equal to 25 plus 25 is equal to 50. AB is equal to root 50. Then taking the square root of 50, 50 is equal to 25 into 2. Root 25 is equal to 5 into root 2. Perimeter is equal to 4 into side of the square. You know this formula. Put here the value of side. We get perimeter is equal to 20 root 2 centimeter. This is the side of the square. This is the perimeter of the square. Then the example number 7. See here, this is the triangle DFE. In this triangle DFE, angle DFE is 90 degree. Again, this FG is perpendicular to this hypotenuse ED. We have given GD is equal to 8, FG is equal to 12, and we have to find EG. We have to find EG, FD and EF. This is EG, this is FD and this is EF. We have to find these three values. Now for that, first write the given part in the example, then write what is to find out, and then the solution. Now look at this figure. This is triangle DGF, which is right angle triangle, and in this triangle the value of side GD is given, value of side GF is given, DF is the hypotenuse, and therefore by using Pythagoras theorem we can find the value of DF. This is our first answer. Again here, this is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, and from this right angle GF is the perpendicular which is drawn to this hypotenuse. Then here we can apply the property of geometric mean and can find the value of EG. Then after finding the value of EG, we get the value of ED, and if we get the value of ED, then we can find the value of EF again by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, in this way we have to solve this example. Now here there is the solved example. You can watch this example carefully and write in your notebook again. Okay. Now homework. Write the examples of Pythagorean triplets. Write the theorem of similarity and right angle triangle. Problem set 2, question number 1, example number 1 and 3. You have to solve in your notebook. Also, the examples given in this video are also you have to solve in your notebook. Thank you.